Howdy. Um, I've just finished this. So this is the demo of this neat little octave mandolin. Scale's about 21 and a half, which makes it the short scale version of an octave mandolin. I think Collings and other people are making them. And my problem with that is that to tune them an octave lower than a 14-inch scale regular mandolin, the strings are just obscenely fat. I just don't want to go there. I've made and looked at the long scale versions, and I find them to be frustrating in some ways too. What I keep running into is, this is kind of a statement, I may edit it out. So you can't play a major chord. That would be 3 notes within an octave. You can pick the start and finish of the octave, but 3 notes need to be within that octave. And on a mandolin, I basically say you can't do that. Even with the longest stretch in the world, you might be able to, I don't know, but I could be wrong also. I don't want to try to find out. So we'll start off with what I've done. This was a short scale. I think it was a silver tone, probably made by Harmony, possibly K. Just a regular old guitar. It had a smaller bridge. I removed it to be able to put a larger one on. I have painted it black because it had that faux, weird reddish tiger stripe, red and black. It just was not attractive, and it's a nice guitar otherwise. That's why it's painted black. This is lacquer, hand-rubbed lacquer. It's a pretty nice job, but it's what I call my timeless finish. There are marks in here that the thing has acquired over its life, and those marks are still here. There's no need to cover it up. It's the neck I've left the original finish. The peg head I have. What's interesting is that the way these things are built, and the tuner people and the guitar people got together, they agreed to keep these the same whether you got a guitar or a mandolin. All these guitars built by Harmony and Kay and many others. So for a guitar, there's one in the middle. For a mandolin, there's 2 here. So all I had to do really was plug this hole and this hole and drill 1, 2, 3, 4 new holes. It's a whole other story here. I had to lay this out. I laid it out as best I can, but they're going to be off by 10 thousandths here and there. So, but it plays real nice. The sides were black, but I've kind of sprayed the whole bottom. It's the original pin. And the tuners are from StewMac. These are their least expensive ones, but they're nice tuners. They work real well. They're from Stuart McDonald. I've leveled the frets and recrowned them. They're level to a couple of thousandths of an inch. This had the painted fret markers. I removed them, and these are real pearl dots that I put in. And what you see as trim is the Paul Reed Smith coup, where he just took sandpaper and sanded the corner down. I think it's just a wonderful thing to do. That's what I've done. The peg head is matching with that little white trim line around there. The star is merely a sticker. It's a porcupine sticker, mind you. It doesn't want to. And again, the sound hole I've done the same treatment to. It's a bone saddle. It's the original nut. And I've lowered it to a point where the original grooves are kind of, they're filled in and you can't see them, and I've left it that way on purpose. Now, I have strung this and tuned this until it told me it was happy. The strings are light gauge. I think we're running like, I don't know, like 10 and 14 maybe, 10, 14, 20, 22 maybe. Yeah, and I don't know, 40, 38. Now, I've also, rather than double up on this course, I've got one of the wound strings and an octave string. Remember, these are the same note. This is in a D tuning, open D tuning. Anyway, these strings are pretty light. And I'm still dialing it in, but we'll proceed here. And again, we're at 7, 5, 4. Okay, here's the D. There's the D chord. Here's your G chord. Very nice, easy to do. It takes you up 5 frets. It's this. Here's another G chord. We're in an open tuning. It's really here's the A. Let's go a B here. C. Now we're back to D. It's pretty well intonated. It's also level. Here's another interesting chord. This is, again, the D. Here it is again. From here we can go nuts if I fill this in. Okay, this will be the E, A, D. This particular thing that goes up 5, you're playing rock and roll if you're in the bluegrass band I played in for 15 years. I had my mandolin tuned to open G. This being a longer scale, it's in D, but advocating this tuning is it does allow you to play major chords, full major and minor chords. If this is your major chord, D, this will be an E. E minor, you take the third and go back 1 fret. E minor, F minor, F sharp minor. Here's your G minor, A minor, E minor. Making love in the grass is a gas. Pretty baby, can you dig it? It's a very versatile tuning. There's another minor. It'll take me a while to come up with the name of that one. But as I said, once you get this chord form, you can play any minor automatically if you know A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The relationships of the 7 here and this extra string here to let me play true chords with the third. It would be awfully sweet if I didn't have this 7. The 7 lets it lean back towards blues. sweet riff, the country riff, would be. That was the non-blues version of that particular thing here. I'm so glad. How about that? Leave that one out. Now, the major chords down 3. All of them. We're cleared for takeoff. So we've got this chord is just used everywhere. The 7th here.